Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Are your vegetables growing slow? Are they wilting or are they producing low yields? Even though you're watering regularly, you're doing everything the right way, you might be fertilizing all wrong. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal a tested fertilization program using drip irrigation system. This will transform your garden, I promise you. So if you want juicier tomatoes, greener spinach, and stronger roots, don't miss out on this one. And yes, it works even if you're just starting out. So subscribe now, hit the bell icon because you don't want to miss out on what I'm about to share. So why use drip irrigation for fertilization? So drip irrigation isn't just for watering. It's actually one of the most smartest ways to deliver nutrients directly to your plant roots with precision. So unlike old-fashioned watering, this system reduces waste. It prevents root diseases and it saves both water and fertilizer. So I switched to this method in my raised bed and saw results in less than 3 weeks. My peppers and cucumbers exploded in size and you could not even believe it. So customize the fertilization program according to your needs because each vegetable has different nutrient needs. We've got leafy greens, root vegetables, fruiting plants. They all absorb nutrients at different stages. So if your fertilization program is not tailored, then it's not going to work, unfortunately. So it must be customized. It cannot be copied. For example, if you're dealing with lettuce and spinach, they thrive on a nitrogen-rich blends early on. If you're dealing with tomatoes and peppers, they need phosphorus and potassium later in the cycle. So always adjust based on your fruit plant type, the growth phase, as well as the weather. So let's set a fertilization schedule. A good program starts with a smart schedule. Hot climate. If you live in a hot climate, you might need weekly feedings. If you live or you want to plant in the cooler season, you need bi-weekly. This could be enough. And set your session based on plant maturity and climate conditions. Also, please keep it flexible so you can go ahead and print a calendar and mark feeding days. That way you won't overdo it. And linked in the description box below, I've actually got a schedule for you to have to print out if you want or use digitally and then add in your details right there as well. So you can be able to access that linked in the description box below. So let's talk about choosing the right fertilizer. So you have two main choices. You can either use an organic fertilizer, which is going to be eco-friendly and long-term soil health, or you can use a drip-specific chemical fertilizer. This will give you quick, precise, and higher control. Personally, I combine both. I use compost tea or fish emulsion at times early in the season, and I use a water-soluble NPK blend during the fruiting stage. I don't rely on just one type. I just mix and I rotate for balance. And this is something that you can choose to do as well. So another thing that you need to do is monitor soil moisture and the response of the plants because drip systems, they're absolutely amazing. But you do need to monitor soil moisture and you need to know how your plants respond. So the signs that it's working is the 3 signs it'll give you. You're going to notice healthy green leaves, steady growth, and there is no yellowing or wilting. And I want you to watch closely. If something seems off, just adjust the dose or timing immediately, please. Also, another mistake is over-fertilization. So I want you to avoid that. So here's the danger. More fertilizer will not result in more growth. So giving too much, what happens here is it can burn your plants, weaken your roots, and even attract pests. So always start small, and then I want you to increase gradually. The golden rule I go for is if in doubt, always dilute. You can't always add more because you can't be able to take it back. But if you dilute, then you're starting smaller and you can slowly be able to adjust as you see your plant's response. Also, the soil quality matters. Never skip that. It's not worth it. Even with a perfect irrigation system, starting off with a poor soil, this will sabotage your results. So please make sure that your soil meets these 3 requirements. It's rich in organic matter, it's well aerated, and it's good at holding water without waterlogging. Also, test your soil if needed. Change it around with compost. Add in aged manure if you can. This will all offer long-term success and you'll thank yourself in the long run as well for taking these extra steps. Continuous improvement is always a goal. So gardening, it's a living science. So keep adjusting your drip fertilization program based on how the seasons change, the behavior of your plants, the reaction of your plants, as well as previous results. Track what has worked and what didn't. You can also use the tracking system I have linked in the description box below, the logbook, that will help you to stay in in tune with the whole tracking and monitoring what you are growing. Also, track what has worked, what didn't, improve, repeat. You'll become a master grower before you know it as well. So that is your full guide to fertilizing vegetables with a drip irrigation system. It's efficient, it's eco-conscious, and it's very effective as well. If this has helped you, or if you have learned anything new, leave a comment below and tell me what you're growing this season. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon for more practical gardening guides like these. And also watch next how I make organic fertilizer at home, linked to the description box below. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day. All the best. Bye-bye.